Welcome to Triple Moon Goddess, your sacred space for divine feminine guided messages and intuitive insights. Dive into the mystic energies of this Leo full moon and new moons as we unravel spiritual messages for divine feminines. Join me on a spiritual journey of self-discovery and empowerment. I will be your guide through the celestial realms. Let the magic unfold. I have already meditated on these cards and cleansed my space to allow for clear and direct channeling and guidance from Spirit. Full moons are a time for releasing. If you have any excess in your life, this is the time for it to go down the drain. Since this is our first full moon of the year, January's full moon in Leo is a time to reminisce about how much you've grown and a really good time to review your intentions and or set new intentions. The Leo full moon takes place on January 25th at 12:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. To activate this reading, we are pulling from Rebecca Campbell's Rose Oracle deck to give us a theme and guided message for the Divine Feminines. If you are a Divine Feminine watching this video right now, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so that you can receive your Divine Feminine guided messages on every full and new moon. This full moon in Leo is at 5 degrees Leo, which means it is at a Leo degree. If you're into astrology and you are into degrees, you can look this up for yourself, but we have maximum and double the Leo energy with this first lunation of the year. So now that I've gathered your Divine Feminine theme message, let's go ahead and read this for ourselves. Temple of the Rose, Ancient Power, Expression, Activation, Scarlet Codes. This is a card of activation. It's a call to action and it's a remembrance. You are the child of an ancient goddess. As you express yourself, you express for all who could not. Every time we honor our body, express our truth, our wisdom, and share our voice, and connect with our sensuality, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Every time we call back our power, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Every time we come together in a circle, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Every time we honor our cyclic nature and the cycles of nature, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. This is a card of expressing your truth, no matter what it is. It's a card of sharing your soul's voice and singing the song that you came here to sing. Share your voice, sing your song, dance your dance, reclaim your power. This is what you came here for. Your soul inquiry message: how are you being called to call back your power, express your truth, or honor the cyclic nature within? That's a beautiful message for the Divine Feminines. For all the Divine Feminines who are tuned into this video right now, I'm giving you the strong urge to call back your power, relish in the truth and the authenticity that is you. You are powerful. You have beauty within you. You have wisdom beyond what you can see in the 3D. Use that. Tap into that. Express yourself more with this Leo full moon. Leo energy is very expressive. It's very regal and royal and powerful. So this is the message that I'm getting from this card right now. To further clarify those messages, now for every reading you guys are going to see 2 messages from a goddess that resonates with the overall energy of this reading. So for today's, our goddess we channeled the goddess Artemis. And Artemis is a Greek god who is immortal and very powerful. One of her special powers that I really love is that she is a goddess of the moon. She's a moon goddess, as you can see by the symbol I drew on here. But she also has very strong healing powers. So going back to what we saw in the Temple of the Rose energy from the Rose Oracle deck, I do want to say that I'm getting a strong message that you guys need to heal yourself. There's a lot of healing work that needs to be done amongst the Divine Feminine collective, but I'm getting a strong urge to do it during the moon cycles. So because we are in a full moon period right now, there are things that you need to heal and release and let go. I don't care what it is, if it's a partner, if it's a job, if it's old habits and thinking patterns that you need to release, use the goddess Artemis to help you do that. She is a very powerful and healing goddess. So I want you guys to focus on your healing powers within to heal your own traumas and your own past mistakes and let go. Whatever you have to do with this full moon, you guys, the message is to let it go. Use that Temple of the Rose, your ancient power, and express how you feel in a way that releases so that you're not clinging on to past. You have to relish in the future so that you can move forward with this activation energy. So to follow up with our goddess Artemis, of course, Spirit says that we have the goddess Selene. Now Selene was a Titan goddess and she is personified as the moon. She rules the night skies, and her association with love is represented by the moon. She's often depicted wearing a crescent moon on her head, riding her horse-drawn chariot, pulling the moon across the skies to light them. Selene is often thought of as the full moon, or the mother aspect of the triple goddess, along with Artemis and Hecate. She was worshipped at the new moons and the full moons. She represents love, passion, and light. So because we got 2 messages from moon goddesses, you guys, this is very, very potent goddess energy. So for any divine feminine listening to this message right now, to work with and enhance your intuition, or when everyday problems or you have an issue or something comes up, tap more into your divine feminine intuition, that gut feeling that you have about whatever the question you may be pondering, the decision that you need to make. Utilize your intuition, because we are getting 2 messages from moon goddesses. Now, Selene's powers are similar to Artemis, so these 2 do coincide, which I feel like is very fitting for this Leo full moon. Her powers are also healing, intuition, divine feminine energy. Her passionate charm leads to loving relationships, but not necessarily long-lasting ones. She's a mother goddess, so she does rule over family and fertility issues. I encourage you guys tonight, or between tonight and tomorrow, to do a spiritual bath, and it's very simple. What we're going to do is focus on cleansing and releasing. So bring yourself a salt bath. And if you do also have moonstone or selenite, those are great crystals to work with, to utilize when working with both Selene and Artemis. So now that we have gone to activate our reading, let's get into the tarot. Let's get into the tarot messages for this full moon in Leo. Okay, divine feminine. So for this portion of your reading, we are pulling from the Triple Goddess Tarot deck. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the energy that is in your subconscious, or that you're not paying attention to, but is happening and surrounding you at this time. So we can go back to what our Rose Oracle message was, Temple of the Rose. Remember, we got so many messages about healing, standing in your power, owning your truth. This energy is very, very prominent in this reading for you guys right now. So the collective, you are in the Queen of Pentacles energy at this time. So we're going to go ahead and set this down and get into the rest of your tarot messages. First, we have the Five of Wands. I'm going to explain what each of these energies represent in one moment, but I want to show you guys your spread first. Now we have the Four of Pentacles. Lastly, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Divine Feminine, what I'm picking up on here is that you guys are done with the fears, the doubts, the inner conflicts about your true identity and purpose that is represented here by the Five of Wands. You realize now that that only brought you more conflict and drama in the 3D, so we're letting go. The message here is to let go during this Leo full moon, but we are seeing what needs to be let go here, represented by the Five of Wands. If we look at the imagery on this card, you can see that this is a group of women, and they're each holding their wand, and there's a struggle. There's a strong sense of struggle within this energy on the Five of Wands card. If you're not dealing with external conflict, I'm sensing intuitively that this is a lot of internal conflict that you are facing and struggling with at this time. It could be fear, doubt, anxiety, self-consciousness. All of those emotions are things that we are going to be releasing during this Leo full moon, Divine Feminine. Your person, or the person that's closest to you, they may have doubted you, and you turned around and doubted yourself. That's what's represented right here. Now you see it clearly for what it really is. Your vision is clear. You're no longer allowing anyone to tell you who you are, how you feel, or what you need, okay? That's done. We're leaving that in the past. The Five of Wands energy is the main theme that we may need to let go of. I'm picking up that half of the collective is currently dealing with internal conflict, and another half of the collective could be personally dealing with an external conflict, whether that's with a partner, a boss, a friend, a job maybe. There could be a lot of different things that you are struggling with, but we are going to release all of those things. To the Divine Feminine who is experiencing these internal struggles, this is what I want you guys to tap into the goddess Selene and the goddess Artemis for, because the healing energy that you do possess, you're doubting it right now. And it's okay. We all go through that. You're doubting it because someone else has placed their doubts onto you. But that story is not your story. So release that, let that go, shake it off so that we can move forward through the rest of this reading. This inner alignment and acceptance opens the pathway to real abundance. For one reason or another, you guys were in perfect alignment at one point, and then something came and disharmonized your energy. So we are on the pathway to real abundance, as you can see here with the Ten of Pentacles. Once you move out of this Five of Wands energy, once you release that self-doubt, that anxiety, that isolation feeling, that internal conflict, that battle that you're having with yourself, you are guaranteed success. Your real abundance comes from within. The only way that you can seek abundance is if you go within to release what is blocking it. Right now we're having a struggle with something blocking our abundance. Fear and abundance do not coincide. Most of you have noticed that the more you respect and love yourself, the more money, resources, and ideas that seem to just naturally flow to you. So the more you are confident, the more you are self-assured in your own power and your own identity and who you actually are. Once you step into that power that we talked about with the Temple of the Rose energy, your pathway to abundance is clear. And she's ready. I sense that a lot of you guys are so ready to let go and so ready to receive. But the only way to receive is to release. So again, the more that you love and respect yourself, the more money, resources, ideas, and opportunities just seem to flow towards you. This is by design. Your spirit team wants to show you that you never lack your resources. Here with the Four of Pentacles, we are represented by our resources and our abundance once again. Spirit wants you guys to know that you never lack resources when you honor and respect your intuition and your boundaries. This is the message for the Divine Feminine. Whatever is making you hold back from your natural intuition, you have to release those things so that you didn't come here to be taken for granted or to accept the bare minimum. This Leo full moon is highlighting intensely that effort plus intuition equals achievement. And that's period. Effort plus intuition equals achievement. Represented here again with our Queen of Pentacles. This is you. You are the Queen of Pentacles in this reading. You will not be at your best, Queen of Pentacles, or be able to manifest your best if you're still going back and forth about the past disappointments, about things that just simply are not in alignment with who you are and who you choose to become. You require all your intuition and all your attention right now. Come back home to yourself, even through the pain and confusion that we saw here with the Five of Wands. Open your heart. Know that deep, deep, deep in your heart chakra, there is an ability to love. There's an ability to heal. There's an ability to come home to yourself. The universe will reflect it right back to you. I promise you. Once you are able to love yourself and love who you truly are, step into that power. Just like when you were not showing up for yourself and honoring your needs, you saw that reflected back to you in the relationships that did not meet your requirements or fulfill your needs. Here is the advice that Spirit wants to give you for this reading. Set intentions to release the drama, the need to be right, to over-explain or accept less than you give and deserve. If you do this, by summer, when the Leo new moon comes around again, and that should be in about 6 months, you will be in a completely different space, a space that truly reflects your light and divinity back to you. Ashe, Divine Feminine. So I'm going to step by step go through the astrology of this reading in case you are into the astrology of these tarot cards. Firstly, we have, which again, I feel like Spirit is very loud with us this Leo full moon, you guys. There are some things that we need to work on, and they are not playing around about it. So Divine Feminine, listen clearly. With the Five of Wands card here, we have Five of Wands is represented by the sun sign Leo. The element is fire, and the numerology is 5. Represented by our need to release control and obsessive materialism and our resistance to change, we have the Four of Pentacles, which is represented by the element Earth. Numerology 4, the planet Saturn, and the astrological sign Capricorn. So far I'm picking up on a lot of Capricorn's energy. If you're a Capricorn out there and you are resisting change, this Leo full moon is a great opportunity for you to release that resistance, okay? And to all my Leos watching this reading, happy full moon, Leos. Shine, baby, shine. We also have the Ten of Pentacles here. With the Ten of Pentacles card here, we have the numerology 1 or 10, represented by the element Earth, the planet Mercury, and the astrological sign Virgo. On the bottom of the deck, we had the Queen of Pentacles, which could be represented by any earth sign towards Virgo, Capricorn. We are getting a lot of earth sign energy as well as some fire sign energy here with the Five of Wands. We have a lot of earth sign energy here in this reading. And lastly, on the bottom of our Rose Oracle deck, we did have the message from Sophia. I really love the illustration on this card. The rose is a very symbolic energy for the Divine Feminine, and it's like engulfed in a cosmic galaxy. Sophia's message is divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. Again, I'm further going to say that I believe that the only way to get to our divine destiny and to actually illuminate the path that we are on with this Leo full moon is to go within your own intelligence and your own divine plan that you and your spirit guide have come up with. This has nothing to do with anyone else, so block out all the naysayers and the haters and the whoever's, because this message is for you, Divine Feminine. Okay, Divine Feminine, that is your Leo full moon reading. If you guys resonated with this reading and you enjoyed listening to these messages, once again, I invite you to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment down below one thing that you are going to release for this Leo full moon energy. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you are interested in ways to further enhance this energy that we just activated with this reading, I do have links below for you all to purchase a protection candle, as well as an abundance candle, as well as the links to all of the decks and things that you see me utilizing here. And lastly, I do want to share a message with you from this Moon Magic book that I'm currently reading, Moon Magic, Your Complete Guide to Harnessing the Mystical Energy of the Moon. I do want to work with you guys more on intention setting and how to properly set your intentions. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys this quick excerpt here from this book. In order to set a proper intention, you have to be in a place in your life where you are ready to receive what you're asking for. So here's what we're going to do when we actually set our intentions. I advise you to write it down on a piece of paper, not utilizing a cell phone. Write these intentions down on a piece of paper, somewhere that is tangible. You are to be very specific when you are setting your intentions. So here's an example of a less than ideal intention. I want to find a loving partner. That's wrong because it's simply just too short of an intention. Instead, be more specific. I want to find a loving partner in the next 2 months who lives within 2 hours of me, is like-minded, likes dogs, and is good-natured and financially secure, or has the potential of becoming such. So when you are setting your intentions for this Leo full moon, make sure that you are being very specific. Utilize a piece of paper, and you can even do a burn. You feel free to burn that piece of paper so that it is released. Thank you all so much for tuning into this video. I will see you guys in 2 weeks at our new moon lunation.